Russia in the 18th century is dominated by two greats, both of whom lived in the 18th century. Firstly, Peter, who created a naval power, modernized the country in the European style, established an empire with a new capital looking west. And secondly, Catherine, who continued Peter's reforms and widened the emperor's borders at the expense of Poland and the Ottoman Empire. Uniquely in Russian history, for a large part of the 17th century, the country was ruled by female leaders. Tsar Peter the Great was not content with the access to the Black Sea he had won with the capture of Azov from the Ottoman Empire. He also wanted access to the Baltic Sea, which was blocked by the Swedish provinces of Karelia, Immergland, Eastland, and Livland. Peter entered into an alliance with Denmark, Norway, and Saxony in 1700. Sweden invaded Sweden, laying siege to Narva. However, the Swedish proved too strong, and Russia was defeated. At the Battle of Narva in 1700, Sweden then turned its attention to Poland, whose king at the time was also Elector of Saxony. Peter the Great used this opportunity to attack Ingria once more in 1703 with greater success. The Russians captured the Orshak fortress in 1702, the Swedish fortress of Nysats, which guarded the mouth of the river Neva in 1703 and the Narva in 1704. King Charles XII of Sweden did have more success in Poland, where he managed to have his candidate elected king in 1704. In 1707, King Charles of Sweden invaded Russia from Sweden, hoping to capture Moscow. However, the harsh winter and Peter's appliance of the scorched earth tactics put an end to this plan, and the army headed to Ukraine to recover. This plan was hampered in September 1708 when the Russians captured Swedish supplies and reinforcements at the Battle of Bensaya in modern-day Belarus. In October 1708, Hetman Ivan Mazeppa requested more troops from Russia to defend this Hetmanate, and when Peter the Great refused, Mazeppa and a group of loyal men rebelled and switched sides to the Swedish, annoyed by what he saw as snub by Russia after his Cossacks had fought in Peter Wars in Baltic. In 1709, the Swedish-Russian armies met in the Battle of Poltava in modern-day Ukraine, where Russia won a decisive battle. King Charles and his ally, Hetman Mazeppa, only managed to escape the battlefield to Turkey. The Battle of Poltava turned the tide of the war to the benefit of Russia. In June 1710, the siege of Viborg ended the Swedish surrender. In 1710, the Swedish provinces of Estland and Livland surrendered. The success had during the subsequent River Pruth campaign against the Ottoman Empire, which was fought in Moldova. In 1711, the Russian army was surrounded by the Ottomans, and Peter had no option but to sue for peace. The resulting Treaty of the Pruth forced Russia to give up Azov and demolish other fortresses in the surrounding area.